All right, so boom. I don't know how long ago it's been. It's been within the year of 2025. Um, a Wingstop came to our city. I never tasted it before. I seen it though, around the way. My son was like, "Okay, Mama, Wingstop coming. I want to go to Wingstop." So I knew that one of the owners was one of these rappers. I feel like saying the name, but I finally got the chance to get him over here to get him some. Right? Like I was already a little iffy, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you try him out. So let's just say, because I don't feel like going and looking up when it came and all that. Let's just say it got here maybe in March of 25. I probably let my son try it a month or so later. He ate it like once or twice, and finally I asked, could I taste a wing? Mind you, I love lemon pepper wings, but everybody don't make their wings right, and so I just don't get them from the couple of other chicken places we have here. When I tasted that wing, y'all, I was like, these wings are good as heck. I don't think I've ever had no lemon pepper wing cooked like this to perfection. To perfection. Okay, so I ain't even gonna lie, I got hooked. Like I started eating here once. It went from once a month to twice to three times. It ain't cheap. But when I had that extra and I wanted to spend it on something, I came to Wingstop, right? So let's just say I tried it in maybe May of 25. I ate it probably about 2, 3, 4 months at the max, consistently, maybe 2 or 3 times a month. I'm talking about wings just bust. Like, it was good behind wings, right? All right. So probably after the 4 month period, maybe September or October, somewhere in there of last year. Excuse me. I realized that they had voodoo fries on their menu. So I saw it. I'm like, oh, voodoo fries. Why would they even do that, right? That was the first time I saw it. Still kept eating there. Maybe another once, 2 or 3 times later. But that just kept hitting in my spirit. And as a woman of God, you know, when you are truly a woman or a man of God, you go by the word to the best of your ability. And if you don't, it's gonna keep hitting your spirit until you finally do what you got to do, right? So after it had rung in my mind about 4 or 5 times now because I'm still eating the food, but that kept sticking out to me. And the reason it kept sticking out to me that they had voodoo fries on their menu was because some people say, "Oh, that's just no, it's not." If your mind could concoct up the fact that you want voodoo to be attached to anything about you, your family, your business, whatever the case may be, you believe in it. You probably doing it. You probably did it to get sales for your restaurant. Is how I feel about the situation, because I look at things from a spiritual perspective. So not only that, but the word says if oh gosh, it done slipped my mind. If it hold on, let me find it. Okay. First Thessalonians 5:22 says, abstain from all appearance of evil. So if it even appears to be evil, you should abstain from it. Abstain means to restrain oneself from doing or enjoying something. Oh Jesus. So it appears evil because voodoo is evil. It's a demonic derivative. And they felt like putting that with their fries was necessary. So you very well have done voodoo on these fries with these fries for this wings for this restaurant. So I finally I just couldn't do it no more and I said, okay, I gotta do what thus said the Lord. I gotta stop eating at this place. And me or my son, which is the one that originally got me to come here, had not eaten it since, like I said, maybe September, October, somewhere. So it's been about 3 months, maybe. Again, I don't have the exact time stamps. These are give or take a couple of weeks, whatever. Okay. So we didn't eat none of Wingstop for the rest of 2025, none in 26 until today. So today I say, son, you can eat whatever you want. What do you want to eat? And I knew he was gonna say Wingstop. Like I already knew in my mind and spirit that boy was gonna say Wingstop, and sure enough, he did. So we get in there. It's somebody already at the register. There's a man in front of us, and then we're in line, and then eventually someone comes in behind us. So we're waiting. We're standing. After the lady finished ordering her food, the man gets up to the register. I'm talking to my son about something else, not even paying attention to what's going on, and I overhear the cashier say, "Well, the voodoo fries," and I'm like, "Er?" And I said, "Did you hear that?" He's my mama. I'm like, no, no, no. Because mind you, he's 15. So he's still having to learn and understand that everything has a spiritual derivative. Like everything. This lady is explaining about the voodoo fries. And I said, see, that's why I ain't even supposed to be in here anyways. So now I'm like, man, I done already drove 4 places to get everybody else on to eat. I'm tired. We already here. Lord, I hear you. We will not be coming back here, y'all. Before I can even finish just saying all this to myself, she finished speaking. He ordered his stuff. And I'm just standing there in disgust and disbelief. And then the lady behind me, yeah, I'm thinking about the voodoo fries. I'm like, what the world? Like, y'all, this is not a coincidence. They could have chosen anything else to talk about, anything else on the menu, and they could have come at any other time. There's no coincidences when you are spiritually inclined the way I am, in tune with the Lord, and I believe and obey His word. There's no way on the day that I come in here after 3 to 4 months, 2 to 3 months, whatever it was. It's been at least 3 because we haven't been here none in 26. These folks decide to come in right when I'm getting here. And what comes out of their mouth is voodoo fries. 2 people. He said, just in case you think I'm playing, just in case you heard it, but your son feel like, Mama, she ain't say anybody to me. I'm going to say it again behind you. I told him, I said, baby, this your last time. We both repented. And we're not eating there anymore. And then as we ride down the road, I wanted to ensure and make sure that I said, you see what just happened, right? This ain't just, I'm not just doing this to be mean or, Mom, you just always tell me everything demonic. Yeah, a lot of stuff be demonic that y'all don't want to see. Just like, even though it was like I knew it and I had wrestled, I was like, I ain't lined up. That chicken good as heck. But why? Y'all done put voodoo on it? Put voodoo on your food, on your sales, on the customers. These people do real dark stuff behind closed doors. Anything for fame. Y'all already know how this industry goes. So to get there and both them people said it like that, yeah. He said, yes. He shook his head. He seen it. He said, what's another? I said, baby, lemon pepper ain't start with them. So I just had to come and share that with y'all because, and this is not for to say don't eat Wingstop. But some of you may take it and say, okay, woman of God, got you. I didn't even realize that they had the voodoo fries and they ain't connect the dots. But everything has a spiritual derivative. The Lord said in the beginning, the earth was dark and without form and void, and only the Spirit of God roamed. The Spirit was here first. Everything has a spiritual derivative. But anyways, like I almost went into tears when that happened. Okay, I might be rambling now, so that's all I have. Take it, and do whatever you can or want with it. But I had to share that. God bless y'all.